that our kids, and let's say my 5 kids, with the economic situation they have and the moment in which they were born, they are kids who could easily live 100 to 105 years. This, with biological changes that are underway, and so, this is nowhere in our system. There's no educational system that takes into consideration that they could leave school at 17, spend 4 years as an architect, as training to be an architect, spend 20 years working as an architect, come back to school, do 5 or 6 years of medicine, spend 20 years as a doctor, come back, spend 4 or 5 years doing engineering, spend 20 years, and there's still 10 years left for retirement. And there's nothing in education, there's nothing in the way we're talking about our future in which we're preparing our kids for 3 careers, for 2 careers, for completely different distribution. And so it is very unwise. It just seems to be very smart to prepare our kids to go better in mathematics and to compete with the Koreans and the Chinese in math and in math. But once they get to the company, that's all useless. When you think of this, and you think about what we were doing with books and with wisdom, was we didn't have any place to keep this except inside our head. And so when you take Illuminism and you take the 1200, 1300, 1400 as an era, people said, wait a second, let's illuminate and let's get some people understanding and developing their minds. This all had to be in people's minds. It all fits into a little pen drive now. And anything you want to know is 30 seconds away on Google. Who is the teacher who knows anything compared to Google? Nothing. And so the fact that we're asking these people and these teachers to be the ones who are going to fill the heads of our kids with this information is irrelevant. We need to get them to think about how it is that they question, how they put together different things, which are going to be different all the time anyway. But the fact is that teaching them this and say, let's go to history now. The pyramids. This was this, what's the name of this? Was Tutankhamun 14 when he died? Who the hell cares? It takes seconds to find out how Tutankhamun died and how old he was. And so we're still trying to cram all of this into the very few people who then have information that someone else doesn't have. And when you think about power in organizations, it always belongs to the people who know something that the people below them don't know. That is the only thing. And this information is available to everyone. It's just if you're good at keeping it to yourself, is that you rise in a very illegitimate form of power, which is very unnecessary nowadays, and again, is a very unwise way of doing it.